Hello, people, family and friends, people around the globe. I want to tell you, sometimes stereotypes and stigmatizations are a little bit real. For instance, I am Sicilian American. I'm an American of Sicilian descent, Sicilian and Italian. And quite frankly, I'm a different kind of a tough guy. I do my stuff legally, peacefully, ethically, and financially. But I'm one tough person. That's a fact. It's not trying to play a role, that's a fact. I could get into why I'm tough, but that's not what's important. What is important is that I don't let people mess with my family. Most of the time I let God or karma take care of it. But when people mess with my family, that's a different story. I take care of it. Now, back in the day, let's just say that I didn't necessarily do it the way I should have been doing it. But now, how do I do it? I take them to court. I deal with them legally. I deal with them peacefully. I deal with them ethically. But I also deal with them financially. And you're probably thinking, well, you don't have a whole lot of money. And right now, in this particular second, that may be true. Very soon, I'm going to have a whole lot more. And so will you, by the way, if you listen up to some of my other videos. Not this one, but other ones. But one thing I do is I do it financially. And let this be a lesson to the entire Republican Party and Donald Trump and Mike Pence. I'm working on a battle plan that's going to put every one of you in serious financial bind and in serious financial and legal trouble. I'm working to get my fellow Americans to put away $50 a week every single week, Donald Trump, every single week, Republican Party, and for that matter, Democratic Party. What will that do to all of you? It will put you on notice. The people that bought and paid for you in your campaigns, they're not going to like not people going in and spending their money. You see, American people, we have the power. You're the one that's going into that Wendy's. You're the one that's behind me spending money at some of these restaurants. You're the one paying for your gasoline. You're the one going to your work and paying for whatever it is that you eat. You're the one that's paying for your food at the grocery stores. You're the one that's paying out the money for your bills or whatever you're doing. Now, when you reduce that, even though it's a hardship, reduce it by $50 a week to the man, to the woman, to the child. And we will have billions of dollars out of the economy. And you will be an American hero. What will that do for Donald Trump, the Republicans, and the Democrats? There's some good Democrats, there's even some good Republicans. But understand this and understand it thoroughly, members of Congress in every industry on earth, actually. We are not your slaves. We are not your servants. We are not your consumers. We are citizens of our countries, whether it's America or if it's the Congo, whether it's Bangkok, Thailand, or if it happens to be Amman, Jordan, whether it's Italy, whether it's Ireland, whether it's Scotland, whether it's in the United States, a little place called Hawaii. We control the world, my fellow Americans and people from around the globe. Our money rules the world, yours and mine. You may be one of the poorest people on the planet, but the little money that you do have, when you choose to spend it, you are using a power that is greater than every nuclear war, every nuclear bomb, and every leader. It's time you take action. It's time that every American, whether you are 3 years old, if you get an allowance, and if your mom and dad get you an allowance, they need to take some of that money and hide it out of every economy, wherever you may be. And I promise you, every president, every leader of the free world and not so free world will cower to you. Yeah, you. You see, my fellow Americans especially. This president is going to hurt most of the Republican voters that voted for him. And he's not a president, he's a dictator demon. He is a demon, to be sure. I don't use those words lightly, but he is demonic in his actions. And so is the Republican Party. But I'm not very impressed with the Democratic Party, so I didn't cry any tears when they didn't win. I wanted them to win, but I didn't cry tears. I cry tears when I know that there's 40 million Americans going hungry every day. I cry tears when working people are so poor that they still need Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, or something like that. I cry tears for that. I don't cry tears for the candidates who lose in the Democratic Party, the Green Party, the Republican Party. I like them, I love them in a larger sense, but their actions are disgusting. And if we want to be completely honest, and I will be, no president, no member of Congress in the entire 240-year history of America, none has done the job. None, not one. They came close, but they didn't make it. They didn't eradicate poverty. They didn't eradicate homelessness. They didn't eradicate hunger. And until they do, they failed us. Every member of Congress, every single person in your cities, your states. So what are we going to do to eradicate hunger? What are we going to do to eradicate homelessness? And what am I going to do to protect my family, which includes all of you? I'm going to fight like a mofo. I'm going to sting like a bee. I'm going to hit 100 times harder than the great Ali. I'm going to do it peacefully and legally too. And ethically, yes, that's what I'll do. But financially, I will defeat all of you. Financially, my brother, I will defeat all of you. Financially, my sister, we're going to do it too. For if you do not take care of us, we'll take care of you. It will be peaceful. It will be legal. And it will be ethical. And it will be financial. It will be feasible, to be sure. But we will have you so sad, you'll fall on the floor. Now let me get very real. My fellow Americans, Jamaicans, wherever you are, take back your power. Reduce your money. And watch how quickly the things that you fear are out of there. Yes. Yes, we can. And I'll take ownership of that statement. Yes, we can. I started it first. Yes, I did. 2006 on a show titled Humanity Matters, an episode of Humanity Matters. Actually, Humanity Matters Live. It was Humanity Matters Live. Yes, we can. About a year and a half later, guess what happened? You know what happened? A president of the United States, future president, came up with that slogan. Some of you may have heard of him. His name is Barack Hussein Obama. He came up with the slogan, yes, we can. And yes, we did. Now we have a leader in that office that wants to hurt his own Republican voters. He wants to cost them jobs. He wants to take away their Social Security or privatize it, their Medicaid or privatize it. He wants to end Obamacare, which will kill over 20 million Americans ultimately. He wants to reduce or eliminate Medicare, which will kill or harm Americans. So you and I are going to bring back, yes, we can. I started it in 2006, and 11 years later, I'm bringing it back. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we will. Now, each and every one of you say, this dang guy gets on my nerves. He's so long-winded. Hey, I'm fighting for you. What is your problem? Do you know how hard I'm fighting for you? All the boxers in the history of the planet couldn't come close. I'm doing it legally, peacefully, ethically, and financially, and with my voice, and with my hands when I type blogs. Yes, to be sure. Well, let me get for real for a minute. There are times I don't want to do it legally. Sorry, there are times I don't want to do it legally. Sometimes I want to do it, well, let's just say, a different way. Sometimes. But I'll never do that. We will do this calmly. We will do this legally. We will do this peacefully. And we will do this ethically. But most importantly, we will do this financially. You have more power than any president ever had. Because you have the power to go to the store. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, they actually earn more money than we do, and they have more financial income than we do, and Donald Trump has a possible $1 billion or more, right? So they actually have more power. Yeah, in theory. But you forget, there are over 314 million Americans. So collectively, do you think we might have a lot of money? Well, let me give you a little breaking news. Together, we have 89 trillion, with a T, dollars. And we have a gang of 314 million, baby. We have the power. So, 18-year-old working at McDonald's, you are now going to change your life forever. You're going to hide your $50 from yourself every week, and you're not going to spend it for a year each time. I know it's going to be hard. But let me ask you, do you want to make $8, $10 an hour? Or would you like to see McDonald's be forced to start your pay at $18 an hour? You heard me, 18. Do you work at Carrier and Donald Trump got away with lying, saying that he was saving all these jobs? But you know the truth, that over 800 of them are going to Mexico anyway? And those of you who are there, do you want to have a reduce in your pay or an increase? Put the money away every week, and you're going to see some amazing changes. America, this is a fact, not fantasy. I'm going to do another video, like you didn't know that. But it's going to be immensely shorter. And by the way, can we save America? And can you get rich? Yes, we can. 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 Yes, we will.